Hi there, my name is Heather Perry, and I am a yoga and meditation instructor for Ventura Pop-Up Yoga. And I've been with Ventura Pop-Up since the very beginning, and I have been teaching mindfulness and yoga practices to others in my community for 12 years or more. And I'm so excited today to share with you a meditation that is really about bringing awareness into the body and really embodying this body and sensing all of the sensations that arise in each moment, and just really coming into terms with how sensations in the body can change and do change and evolve over time. And so this is a wonderful meditation for all levels of mindfulness practice. If this is your first time meditating, great for you. This is a wonderful practice that will help you to understand what mindfulness is and what it means to be really truly present, embodying the present moment and being with the body and just really sensing into the body. We live in a culture that often is disembodied or not able to really connect deeply with the body. You know, we spend our time on screens and we spend our time disembodying ourselves and watching television or Netflix. And the truth is, to be present is to be really aware of any of the sensations that occur within the body, so that when we're in a situation where we might become reactive, such as a conflict or an endangered situation, then we have the ability to check in with ourselves really quickly and be mindful of, okay, what's happening in my body right now? What am I sensing? What am I feeling? So that we can react in a way that is more with presence of mind. And we can have the ability to act and to speak in a way that is really true to ourselves. And so let's begin. So what I'd invite you to do firstly is to find a really comfortable place in your home, maybe a couch like I'm sitting on my living room couch, or in a chair, or perhaps if you're more comfortable you can come to the ground and sit cross-legged or kneeling, or even lift your hips up on a pillow or a blanket so that you feel a little bit more comfortable. And once you find that place, just taking a moment to sit up really nice and tall. When you see a statue of a Buddha or a yogi deity, you notice how the statue sits with dignity, sitting up really nice and alert through your spine. And this is a way to sort of embody the posture of meditation and to sort of signal to the mind, the body is ready to meditate. And when you arrive there, just take a moment to gently close your eyes. Or if you'd like, you can look down or have a soft gaze out in front of you. And just relaxing into the body. So while we want the body to be really alert and sitting up straight and tall through the spine, we also want to feel a sense of relaxed feeling throughout the shoulders, through the neck and jaw, and just softening into your heart and your belly. And just breathing in and out naturally. And as you continue to breathe, just coming into stillness in the body. And just sensing your body and softening any sensation you're starting to notice as you sort of scan your awareness on the body. If you notice any tension or any clenching or any contraction in the body, see if you can just soften those areas, releasing tension, and maybe even through the breath, letting go of that tension or tightness. And I invite you to take in a few deep, full breaths and sensing, where do you feel the breath most easily in the body? And wherever that is, see if you can just allow your attention to be placed there in that area of the body where you sense the most sensation of the breath. And if your mind begins to wander, just knowing that this is the natural occurrence of the mind, that the mind wanders. And so when you notice that, the mind wandering into thoughts or stories or planning, in a mindful and loving and kind way, nurture your attention back onto the breath, onto your breathing, in that place where you're most easily sensing the breath. Simply resting and relaxing with the flow of your in-breath and the flow of your out-breath. Breathing in and breathing out. And returning to the body, noticing if there's any particular sensations that are strong and calling your attention. What do those sensations feel like? Perhaps you can put a name on any sensations you notice. Tingling, rubbing, burning, aching. Simply noticing and naming whatever sensations arise. Just seeing your sensations as they are. Noticing, are they pleasant or unpleasant sensations? And as you fully attend to them, do they become more intense, more amplified? Or when you place your attention more directly there in the sensation, do they dissipate or sort of fade into the background of your attention? You might ask yourself, what is happening inside me right now? Notice any sensations that are predominant and then ask, can I be with this? Can I allow this to be here just as it is? Or noticing, is there an attempt to push or pull away from any predominant sensations that you're noticing? Any tensing in the body, any emotion that comes with it, just simply noticing that. And if the unpleasantness feels tolerable to you, then let the intention to just be to stay. Stay with that sensation. Be present with what's occurring moment to moment. Perhaps sending the message, you belong to the sensation. Or yes. Or simply saying, I'm allowing. Or allow. Just to rest in the presence of what you're noticing within that sensation. Just being with the sensation as it is right here in this moment. And noticing as you keep your attention there, does it intensify the experience of the sensation, or is there any change or movement that occurs, any evolution throughout the sensation that you're noticing? And if you find it difficult to stay, if the sensation becomes too intense, then I would encourage you to find some place in the body that feels more neutral. A safe place for you to bring your attention to. Perhaps it's your feet, or your hands, or your lips, someplace that it has a more neutral quality, a more balanced quality. And just resting your attention there and breathing, and if it helps, just sort of breathing from that place, giving resilience, regaining your balance and your equanimity. You might explore, when you feel ready, going back into that zone, the place that feels a little bit less tolerable. And when the sensation again becomes a little bit more intense or becomes a little bit too much, just residing back or returning back to that home, that safe, neutral resource. And again, breathing and really sensing the breath and easing into the breath. And then gently easing yourself back into that unpleasant place. And when you're ready, returning back again. And just sensing this sort of back and forth is giving you some space. Some space to be with what's here. You might also explore sensing into the space more immediately around the sensation, the area of discomfort. And seeing if you can let sensations sort of float in a larger space, a soft attention. Just sort of noticing their natural evolution of change. Perhaps you can sense the space around, but also the interior space, the space that the sensations arise out of and dissolve into. letting your body become like an open space, plenty of room for both unpleasant and pleasant feelings, and even neutral feelings to arise and fade away, to intensify and then fade, to dissolve, to move, to evolve, and to change. No holding, no tensing, just letting unpleasant sensations sort of float or unfold and move into an unaccepting openness. When sensations are no longer a strong experience, just returning back to the breath and offering a calm and steady attention. And if during the last minute or so of this meditation, strong sensations once again call your attention, just letting your primary anchor, the breath, recede in the background and bringing a full attention to what's arising in the moment and naming what you notice, offering your presence. And if nothing strong is necessarily calling your attention, there's nothing predominantly drawing you, then just resting in this open awareness of the breath. Relaxed, alert, each breath arising and passing with mindful awareness. Noticing where your attention is, and it is a drifting quality, gently returning it to the sensations of your breathing. And as you feel each breath, letting the mind calm and the body relax. And as you feel ready, just slowly, once again, becoming aware of the space you're inhabiting without opening your eyes, just starting to sense into whatever it is you're hearing that is near or far away from you. The feeling of your feet or your seat on the ground or your chair. Touching into the breath and the body. Bringing awareness to any breeze or any sensation of the sun coming through a window. The sensation of your skin against the air. And when you're ready, at your own pace, beginning to open your eyes without actually looking at the screen, just open your eyes. It's getting that spatial awareness of where you are. Bringing your hands together at your heart or over your heart. And just thanking yourself for taking a few moments to come into your practice today. I thank you, and with great appreciation for you, thank you for taking your time to join me in this guided meditation today on the body and the